Oh, I always do this on accident. Oh well, whatever. Welcome to the live stream, guys. I had nothing else better to do for 15 minutes anyway. I mean, I could have started some drama on Twitter or something, but yeah, we could still do that. I wanted to start this stream off with a story for you guys that are aspiring to be full-time influencers, and I just ran the numbers for how long I've been streaming for and how much money I've made from Twitch. And a lot of people ask me, why did you stop streaming on Twitch? And the reason is because I ran some numbers and I found out that I actually am losing money from streaming on Twitch. Yet, my dumbass still keeps going over there and live streaming. I'm doing it again tonight. It goes back to this whiteboard right here. And it's hard to beat someone who never gives up. I never give up. And even though I just ran the numbers and seen that I've been streaming for 2,665 hours since I started live streaming at the end of 2016, beginning of 2017, until today, Twitch actually has these analytics, and I just ran the numbers and seen 2,665 hours streamed. I have been paid from Twitch a total of $1,016 for those 2,665 hours, leaving me with a total of 38 cents per hour. So, if you want to experience the same success that I have and make 38 cents an hour, I have a step-by-step process that you can follow where you can, in fact, lose money by streaming on Twitch. If that's something you're interested in, make sure that you pay me $500 an hour and you can get started right now. You'd never buy that, right? President Got Talent, hello. Martha, Jamie, hello. MGC, hello. How is everyone doing today? What game am I playing today? I'm not playing any games today. It's all about you guys. We're voting. We're doing rapid fire voting. We're actually not even going to start an event until the end of the live stream. I'm going to write down which games are played, and I am going to start those in the order in which we close the rounds. So I have on my little notepad here, game 1 through 6. We're voting on 6 different games. And obviously new members will also get their games made. Those will not be made until after the live stream as well, but I will I'll make those all at once. I'll make sure that everyone has the match codes before I sign off. The reason I'm doing this is because of 2 things. One, my dad is going to help me get something from the store. I don't have a truck, and my wife is pregnant, even if I did have a truck. So I need my dad to help me pick up like closet thing. It's called a rodeo from Big Lots. We have a closet in our house, but the closet is not big enough for 2 people. So we have to get a external closet that goes in our living room. Why? Because that's what the wife wants, and that's what we get the wife. Do I think it makes sense? Absolutely not. Are we getting it? Of course. So my dad gets out of work between 1 and 2. So I'm going to make this stream an hour long. I'm hoping that I can be back on Twitch by 2:30. If I'm not, it's not a big deal. I'm on Chess TV tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to see me in front of thousands of people, watch me on chess.com. Or on Twitch TV later, I mean. But yeah, so you can vote if you're a member. MGC is the only member in here. go ahead, cast your vote. One of these rounds in this next hour, everyone's going to be able to vote. So stay tuned if you want to cast your vote, but you don't want to become a member. And then the other reason that I'm doing it this way is so that you guys don't get distracted and start playing games while there's a round going on of voting. So Sugar Rush is the first vote from MGC. We're going to move this over here because it doesn't need to be over there. Game votes, and Sugar Rush is the first vote. Don't forget, guys, if you're not a channel member, when you become one, you will get a Skillz game made just for you. You get to vote for the game. Your vote is unanimous, and I create that event regardless. And then you'll also be able to vote for that game for that round that we're in. So it's a win-win. You might be able to get 2 events for the one-time membership fee. So yeah, I'm just going to be basically chatting with you guys for an hour while we vote for different Skillz game. Big Ron Solitaire says, Martha Jamie, you got to be a member to vote there, Martha. And a round in the future, maybe round 3, maybe round 6, maybe round 2, but it's not round 1. Round 1 is for members only. Anybody follow Skillz on Robinhood? It's a pretty good, it's a pretty volatile stock. Yes, it is very volatile. And you can actually make a lot of money from a volatile stock. Katie Shu, howdy. Solitaire Cube. So yeah, there's been a lot of people asking me why I've quit live streaming on Twitch. And the reason is because I was making Mexican slave labor as a streamer, and I actually calculated it out today, and it actually equals 38 cents an hour, 38.12 cents an hour. It's okay, Martha. You can just become a member, and you don't have to worry about that. And we'll actually make a Big Run Solitaire event just for you when you do become a member. So you'll get a vote for Big Run Solitaire, and you'll get to vote. I'll create an event for Big Run Solitaire, and you'll be able to vote this round for Big Run Solitaire. So it's a pretty neat thing. These events will not start until 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and they will run until 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time next Wednesday. So you have 1 whole week to enter into these events, which reminds me, we have a bunch of events that are running right now. Yeah, we do. So Mikey's members voted. Mikey's members voted. Voting for members only YouTube. So Sugar Rush, Solitaire Cube, Sugar Rush, Diamond Strike, Sugar Rush, Pyramid Solitaire Cube, Sugar Rush. So we ran 4 events for Sugar Rush last week. Seems to be the most popular game through this live stream. Why? I have no idea. But it is. And there is a lot of changes going on over here. I can't even keep up. My wife definitely can't keep up. I'm just, I'm trying everything I can to go full time, guys. I really am. Trying everything I can to go full time. I gotta work tonight. You know, when you go from making 38 cents an hour on Twitch to going and making pretty good money at the casino, you would think that you would just want to quit Twitch and work overtime at the casino. And what's funny is if the casino actually offered overtime, I would do it. But it's so hard to get overtime over there. So hard. So there is no overtime for Mikey Slice, and as a result, Mikey Slice has been looking at other avenues to make money, and Mikey Slice is pretty close to having those avenues take over his finances in the future. So I'm hoping that chess, I think my gateway is chess. I think chess is my gateway. I think I'm going to start coaching chess to beginner players for $50 an hour. And that is hopefully going to take over my see, what sucks about this is the communication overhead. You know, I got to work on it. If I could have like some kind of guarantee, which there never is, unfortunately, I gotta plan this out myself. I'm hopeful Sugar Rush takes off now that Blackout Blitz is getting hacked by cheats, but sadly, I highly doubt that will deter people. Here's the thing, MGC. The cheaters are getting caught. The cheaters are getting banned. So people are still going to play. However, the high stakes players, I'm seeing that the top 3 players, if the $225,000 Pro League was to end today, right now, at this moment, the top 3 players would actually make 10% rake back on their winnings. Which I haven't seen that happen since back when I played Bubble Shooter, which is crazy. I still can't wrap my head around chess. I watched you for like 2 hours on Twitch. It's definitely for smarties. It's not for smarties. It's a skill just like anything else. It does not take talent to learn chess. It takes time. Of those 2,000 hours that I was talking about of me streaming, a lot of those hours were chess. About 2,000 of those, how many did I say? 2,665? I'd say 2,000 of those hours were playing chess. So, you know, when you put 2,000 hours into something over the course of 3 years, you're going to be pretty good at it. So don't get discouraged. It's not for smarties. It is for everybody. And it's honestly, chess has a bad rap because people say that chess is boring and it's like watching paint dry, but honestly, life is boring. Life is watching paint dry. Chess, on the other hand, is probably the most exhilarating and fun thing that you can possibly do and the most unpredictable thing that you can do. You know, I mean, 99% of the things you do in your daily routine are already predetermined from your life before it. Like 99% of the decisions that I make today were already decided before I even woke up today. So, but when I play a chess game, yeah, the fact that I'm playing chess is part of that 99%, but the actions that I take in the chess game are not 99% determined. And that is probably the most amazing thing about chess. And you are clashing against yourself and you're clashing against your opponent. So sometimes you can get paralyzed on the board because you're beating yourself. And in life, you cannot win until you beat yourself. You can't move forward. You cannot get where you want to be with what you know today. I know that sounds confusing. Let me back up a second. You cannot become the person that you want to be with the knowledge and the actions that you take today. In order for you to make it to the next level of success, you need to learn more. You need to practice more. You need to do things that you didn't do yesterday and that you didn't do last month. You need to do things that are different from what you did yesterday, things that are different than what you think you should do today. in order to get where you actually want to be. And I think that when you use that same knowledge and that same mindset when you play a chess game, it really helps you think of your next move. I don't think it's boring. Not everyone thinks it's boring, but a lot of people stigmatize chess as this like boring thing. Like it's the furthest thing from boring. Chess is like, it's so exciting because there's 64 squares. There's 32 pieces on those squares at the beginning of the game. And by the end of the game, most of those pieces are gone. And it's either won, lost, or drawn. And you don't know what that's going to be until the very end. So, like, anything you think that you're working towards right now, you're not going to get to that stage until you have a plan of action to get to that stage. You can't see things happening that aren't happening until you play chess. As confusing as I just made that sound, it made sense in my head, but now that I just said it, it sounds completely crazy. But what I'm trying to say is things that don't exist today in your life, that you want to exist in your life, you can't actually plan to come into existence. I want to say fruition, but I think that's the wrong word. But it won't actually happen the way you want it to happen unless you can actually plan in your head how you want it to happen. Like, there's steps that you need to take. Like, say you want to be a millionaire, okay? That one's the easiest one. For most people, though, it's not. It's not the easiest one. No, it's not confusing. It's cause and effect. In order for life to change, you got to affect the change. Yeah. You have to create the change. Or else it's not going to happen. But you can't make those changes until you know what's going to happen when you make the first change. All you can do, and this is how people get caught in the mousetrap or the rat race, is all they do is think of their next move. And then they're playing reactive to that move. And if too much happens with that move, they completely shut down, retreat, instead of moving forward after learning from that, or thinking or knowing that that's going to happen, right? So, you make, let's just take like the smallest thing in your life. You want to have $1,000 in the bank. Right now you're living paycheck to paycheck, and all you want to do is have $1,000 in the bank. What's your next step? Save money, right? Obvious. What does everyone do when they save that $1,000 though? Oh, yay, I saved the $1,000. Now let's go buy the newest iPhone and spend that $1,000 that we just saved. You just lost your $1,000, and now you're back to living paycheck to paycheck. And since you're living paycheck to paycheck, now you're reactive to your situation. And whenever something happens with a money problem, now you're reacting to that money problem, right? You're back to spending poorly. You're doing things, and then eventually January 1st rolls around again and you want to save $1,000. And guess what you do? You save the $1,000. What do you do with it? You go on vacation, or you do something with that $1,000 instead of investing that $1,000 so that you can make more money with that $1,000 and put more money back into that $1,000 to make it even bigger, to become a millionaire, right? But you can't. So that's what I'm trying to say with the whole millionaire thing. The millionaire concept is actually like really friggin' easy. It's like the easiest thing to do in your life if you know how to do it. But you can't get to becoming a millionaire if you can't save $1,000 first. And you can't save, or you can't become a billionaire before saving $1 million first. And you can't be a trillionaire without saving $1 billion first. So you got to take what you want. And this is where chess really comes in handy, and work backwards from it. So we know when we start a chess game, this is just like being reborn. You just got a whole new life handed to you. You have 16 pieces. Your opponent has 16 pieces. There's 64 squares for those pieces to move on. And you are reborn on day one all over again. Whatever mistakes you made in the past do not matter. You have a brand new board, brand new game. Make your first move. And you know from your previous experiences what move is going to be best. And you know that the mistake that you made in the past is actually awesome. And now you learn from that mistake, and you won't make that mistake again because you've experienced it. And that's where chess, it just takes you to a whole new level in your life. Like, nobody has ever spent 8 hours straight playing chess and regretted it. People sit there and watch Netflix for 8 hours straight and regret the hell out of it. But if you sit there and play chess for 8 hours, you're not going to regret a damn thing you just did. And that's why the 38 cents an hour was okay to me, because I'm playing chess. I'm getting better every day. I mean, I'm in the top 3% of chess players on chess.com right now. Out of the players that have played the past 90 days, I am in the 97th percentile, which is the top 3%. And I'm in a whole lot better financial position after losing money on Twitch. I mean, this is like a textbook clickbait video idea. Like, I made 30 cents an hour on Twitch streaming. I streamed for 2,000 hours on Twitch, made 38 cents an hour, and I regret nothing. You know, Amanda Russell, finally, look at that, minute and a half left. What's your vote, Amanda? You got to break the tie here. Welcome back. Happy belated birthday. It was Amanda's birthday yesterday, everybody. Solitaire Cube breaking the tie. But yeah, 38 cents an hour I made from streaming chess on Twitch. It's pretty funny. But like, how many people in the chat want to be a millionaire? I'm sure everybody, right? Do you know how to become a millionaire? Do you know the easiest way to become a millionaire? That literally takes no effort at all. You can literally print your bank statements. This is what I did. So I went through and I printed the last 90 days of bank statements. I did this a couple years ago, but when I lived at my parents' house still. And I went through and I bought a pack of highlighters, and I highlighted each purchase a different color as a different category, and I seen which ones were important, which ones were recurring, which ones were... DL says this is painful. What's so painful? Xavier Randolph, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. DL, you got 2 seconds left. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate it. Oh, DL, you're late. You're late, And Solitaire Cube is the first game that I will be creating at 1 p.m. Eastern. A new round will start. So Solitaire Cube is game number 1. So let's put 10 more minutes on the clock and vote for round 2. This rant is painful, DL? I mean, you don't have to be here. All right. Voting is reset. Sugar Rush goes to 1. Blackout Bingo goes to 1 for DL. You could leave. Yes, you could. DL was timed out for 300 seconds. Jewel Blitz. I have a feeling we just lost a channel member. Oh, you upgraded to the cheese and pepperoni package if you the day after you signed up too. Well, if we lose a cheese and pepperoni member, that's $10 from the bottom line, or from the top line, I should say. So Jewel Blitz, Blackout Bingo, and Sugar Rush are all tied at 1. 300 seconds from now, which is 6 minutes or 5 minutes. So the round will still be open, and DL could change everything. Or he could just leave, unsubscribe, and stop being a member. Oh, I love that new emoji. How many more members to unlock that? Good question. It is, I think, 5. Oh, no, 1 more member. 1 more member needed. Wait a minute. No, that's not right. I already have 8. Eight is at 15. Yeah, no, it's 6. 6 more members. I just want Yo V necessary. What? What does that even mean? Oh, wait, he already voted for bingo. I already counted his vote. So he actually already broke the he or she created the tiebreaker that needs to happen. So we got 6 minutes left for a new member to break the tie, or an existing member to come in and vote. I mean, there's 14 of you that are members that can vote, and there's only 3 people exercising the right to vote. Change my Jewel Blitz to Blackout Bingo. Okay. There you go. But yeah, so what was I saying? My rant was being a millionaire is pretty easy, actually. I printed out my bank statements and I highlighted each one of them as a different category: necessary, recurring, business, etc. Right? So then you have this one color marker that is just like overwhelming your page, and you realize that, holy cow, I spend X amount of dollars on things that I don't need. If I can cut that in half, so mine was $1,000 at the time. I had $1,000 that I spent on things that were not hobbies. They were literally just like fast food. I don't even know what they were. They were that dumb. They were just like the stupidest things that I would spend money on in a month. So I was like, okay, let's cut that in half. Let's cut those stupid expenses that I'm just randomly spending money on Amazon for like, you know how hefty Amazon can be. Right? Nos unbroke. Don't know what that means. But yeah, so you see this big number. Mine was $1,000, and you're like, you know what? Let's save half of that. And guess what half of that ended up being? It ended up being more than 10% of my income for the month. So then I realized, let's not focus on a number. Let's focus on a percentage. And let's save that. Let's put that aside and never touch it. So we put a percentage on it. It ended up being 10%. And now that 10%, instead of getting spent on stupid stuff, yeah, I already got it, deal. But instead of spending that money, Katie Shu, you haven't voted this round. Get your vote in. Sorry, my Desianero. So, can somebody translate this for me, please? What time does round 1 start? Round 1 already started. This is round 2. Oh, you mean like what time does the event start? The event starts at 1 p.m. So 43 minutes from now. There is no match code yet. I haven't created the event. I'm waiting till the end of the live stream so that you guys that are not channel members. Oh, she's broke. Okay. So you make $0 and spend $0 a month. Is that what you're saying, Martha? In this case, you can save $0 a month by following this little strategy that I did. But anyway, yeah, so you just save that money. And once you get in the habit of saving 10%, it becomes easy. What the ... broke. Oops, had to get coffee. Bingo. Okay, Blackout Bingo's got 3 votes now. Minute and a half. Message retracted. Message retracted. What kind of coffee you drinking, Katie Shu? I'm drinking Kirkland brand. Out of a Mikey Slice Skillz to Pay the Bills coffee cup that you should get in the chat over here somewhere. Should be up at the top. So you make 0 and you save 0, but you spend 0, in which case you're budgeting great because your expenses are not larger than your income. And that's where things really start to be bad. That's when your income is less than your expenses. Then you really have to go through and highlight stuff. But just printing out 3 months of my dictionary changes the words. Okay, wait. Sure, we'll count that, Martha. We'll let that be in the chat. Grayson Miglins, welcome back. Black like my soul, as my husband says. Whenever I see someone drink black coffee, I'd like automatically know that they're not to mess with that person. Autocorrect is what she's saying. All right. So game number 2 is going to be Blackout Bingo. Resetting the round. Here we go. 12:30 this round will end. The link never works for me, says Grayson Miglins. Oh, he's in one of those areas where it won't let him vote. The third paragraph, Grayson, if you throw a $5 donation through there, I'll write your name down and you'll be able to vote for a month. You'll be one of the unofficial members. Third paragraph in my description has a link. I'll try to copy and paste it, but for some reason YouTube is not being nice to me when it comes to see if that worked. Oh, it did work. Okay, very nice. All right, so this is round 3. Get your votes in, guys. Blackout Bingo is round 2. $5 channel member. $5 channel member. Very nice. Also, we had a birthday yesterday. Everyone wish Amanda happy late birthday. I mean, I feel like birthdays are celebrated all week or month. I celebrate mine all year, personally, but to each their own. I think Katie's referring to everyone else, not me. Even better. Very nice. All right. Is anyone going to vote for round 3, or are we just going to sit here and put Mikey Sliced Abs in the chat? Because, I mean, I'm down for both. Mikey, that's the bat signal. Dabs. Dab, 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 dab. Solitaire cube for this first vote here. Solitaire cube from Katie Shu. Bubble Cube 2 is the vote for Amanda Russell. And this is the moment where we open up the round to the non-members, which means the members get an extra vote so that they don't get screwed over. So it's 4-2 right now. Get your votes in, non-channel members. Martha, Jamie, you can go ahead and vote now. What were you trying to vote for earlier? Big Run Solitaire? I'll just put you down for Big Run Solitaire. If you change your mind, let me know. I spend a lot. I have 2 little kids. So you are in the negative. Well, you need to fix that income there, Martha. DL voting for Blackout Bingo, bringing that to 2. So here's the thing, guys. I'm going to let you in on a secret. DL, you can mute your microphone or the output for this and come back in 5 minutes if you want. But this trick will get you $1 million in 20 years. And it doesn't involve saving 10% of your income. What I want you to do is find something where you can make $1. Anything. Anything that your heart desires. Make $1 at it. And the next year, I want you to make double. I want you to make double what you made this year. So you made $1 this year doing something that you enjoy. Now next year, I want you to make $2 doing something you enjoy. And then take that $2 and try to make that $2 turn into $4 the next year. I already put your vote down, DL, for bingo. If you want me to mute you again, we can go that route. But please do not vote twice. It will result in you getting muted. It keeps happening, you will get banned from the channel. So but yeah, so then the next year, you're going to take that $4 and you're going to turn it into $8. This is 4 years you have to turn this $1 into $8. Chances are you're going to actually end up making more, right? You have the whole year to make this much money. Now, the following year, you're going to take that $8 and turn it into $16. And the year after that, you're going to take that $16 and turn it into $32. Martha Jamie, you're going to your sole goal right now. And by the way, this isn't just to make $1 million. This is to make $1 million a year. Okay? 20 years from now, you could be making $1 million a year if you listen to what I'm saying. Profit $1. You have 1 day left in 2020. Make this be the year. This is your year to make your $1. Or just take your $1, invest it, and turn it into $2, okay? Because once you do this 20 times, once you take the $1 and turn it in, my vote goes to Solitaire Cube, says Grayson Miglin. Okay, Solitaire Cube goes to 5. This round is open to the public, so you guys can all vote. But yeah, if you take $1 and double it, and then double it, and then double it, and then double it, 20 years later, you're going to make $1 million. You're going to take that $560 or $520, whatever it ends up being. You're going to profit, instead of profiting $528,000 that year, you're going to profit $1 million the next year. You don't even need to reinvest this money every time. You just need to make sure that you, at the end of the year, are profiting $1 the first year, and then $2 the next year, $4, $8, $16. And literally 20 years later, here, we'll do this. Okay, 1 times 2 equals 2. That's the first year. Second year, 4. 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4096, 8,192, 16,384, 32,768, 65,536, 131,072, 262,144, 524,288, and on your 20th year, you will make $1,048,576, all by starting this year by making $1 stinking dollar. $1. And then next year, turning it into 2. And do that for 20 years. All right. Solitaire Cube is game number 3. And it's closed to members only now. For round number 4. Thank you. It was your last message. So it's really that easy, guys. Make $1, turn $1 into $2, and just keep doubling it over the course of 20 years. And 20 years later, you will make $1 million a year. Spending... Oh, she meant speaking of little kids. Katie's shoe, I'm sending 2 your way. Good luck. She was talking to Katie's shoe, not you, Martha. Mr. Unknown, says JJ. What's the match code gonna be? You'll find out at the end of the live stream at 1 p.m. Hi, bro. Hi, Mr. Unknown. So yeah, you got to stick around to the end of the live stream to find out what the match codes are gonna be. I'm creating all of the events all at once. Actually, they're probably going to start closer to like 1:20 by the time I get all of them ready and set and ready to go. Love from Nepal, bro. All right, well, thanks for tuning in from Nepal. Appreciate you. Members, get your votes in. I'm going to go take a leak real quick. Grayson Miglin says, I'm from Toronto. Well, welcome from Toronto. I feel like an idiot if Martha doesn't speak Spanish. Votes start here. Domino's Gold. Okay, Domino's Gold goes to 1. Guys, if you want to vote, become a channel member and you will be able to vote. We like our Canadians, eh? Yep. I used to go to Canada every weekend. Sugar Rush going to 1. MJC, where are you from? But yeah, if you guys are curious how to make $1 million a year, I would know because I make $1 million a year in 20 years from now. It was 3 years ago when I ran these numbers. 3 or 4. 2016, end of 2016. So 4 years ago. 4 years ago I ran these numbers. So if I made $2 I doubled the dollar, turned it into 2 in 2016. 2017, I'd make 4. 2018, I'd make 8. 2019, 16. And 2020, it would be 32. Which means next year I have to make $64. What really sucks is that you can't live for 20 years off of the first 20 years of income. So, like, you got to do this as a side hustle and be okay with making 38 cents an hour. Because eventually, so say you spend 2,000 hours a year to do this, hypothetically. Times 20 years, you'd spend 40,000 hours, okay? But when you make $1 million and divide that by the 2,000 hours you worked, you're making $500 an hour. But when you take the $2 that you made the second year and divide that by 2,000, you make 1/10 of a penny per hour. It's not like I'm negative. The situation here is difficult, but I'm trying to do the best in all the bad situations. That's all you can do. Liking the system, Mikey. Now I'm not having anxiety by voting, then leaving the play and being afraid to miss something important. I'm from the US of A near Chicagoland area. Oh, so you're in Illinois. Very nice. Is it Illinois or Illinois? I feel like Illinois is not the right way to say that. Stay-at-home dog mom brings me in $0 an hour. I get paid in dog hair. Very nice. Katie Shu also voting for Sugar Rush, bringing that up to 2. The S in Illinois is silent. That's what I thought. But it's always just fun to say, I feel like. But, like, here's the thing. Like, America, if you could just, like, live in debt for those 20 years, like, that's why they say, like, debt isn't terrible. Because, like, say, hypothetically, if you could just live off of $100,000 a year for those 20 years, like, you just got cut a check, $100,000, and then 20 years later, you're $2 million in debt. But 20 years later, you're making $1 million a year. And then the next year, you're making $2 million a year. Let's see. Let's double this for a little bit longer. Control C. Control V. So let's multiply that by 2. So that's year 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So year 25, you're making $33 million a year. You know, you can just cut a nice little check at year 25 for $2 million and pay whoever was giving you $100,000 a year for those 20 years, right? Like, I just need someone to sponsor me for $100,000 a year. Give me a loan for $100,000 a year, and 20 years from now, I'll cut you a check. I'll cut you a check for $3 million, $4 million, $4 million, $4 million. If you give me $100,000 for the next 20 years, I'll give you $4 million on year 25. I won't need your $100,000 a year. All right, so Sugar Rush wins round 4. And let's reset the votes and the timer. 10 minutes remain. A milli. Former supervisor of mine would pronounce it with an S and it annoyed the hell out of me. I bet. Start charging my husband to take care of the dogs. There you go. 20 years sounds like how long it'll take me at the very least to pay off my student loans. Just kidding, Mikey. LOL. Birthday code. Birthday code. Birthday code. But no, I actually, you know, that might not be a bad idea. I might have to go and reach out to someone and say, hey, this is my 20-year plan. I'm way ahead of the curve. I will pay you back. I just need to be able to quit my job today so that I can fully focus on spending more time on my business. And I will pay you back $4 million 25 years from now. 2045, I will cut you a check for $4 million. Are you in? Because look, I am way ahead of the curve. I mean, when I say way ahead of the curve, I mean I am way ahead of my projections here. My 2020 accounting, which I have not updated the books for November yet. I'm waiting to do November and December at the same time. Next year, I'm going to actually do them quarterly so I don't feel so overwhelmed. And my Q4 revenue in October was almost equal to my Q1 and Q2 revenue. So I was like, well, why do the books for November and December when I already made almost as much in Q4 in 1 month for October? So I was okay with it. But the year to date was 51,000. Okay, now the net from that is 36,000. So I had 14,000 in expenses. But 36,000 is the net there. So, you know, you take the net of 36,000 and you remember that 2016, so 2017, I was supposed to make $2. 17, 18, 19, 2020. I'm only supposed to be profiting $32 this year for my little math equation to be working. 1,000 invested in Bitcoin a year ago would be worth 4,000 today. Yeah, that's stupid. Bitcoin people, I love you. I think that Bitcoin was great. If you would have invested in it when it was $100, you'd be awesome. You can day trade the hell out of it, but it would annoy the hell out of me. It would not be enjoyable for me to just day trade Bitcoin. It would be stressful, not fun, right? And even investing $1,000 in Bitcoin, having it be worth 4,000 today is just whatever. I mean, but you don't have that $1,000. That $1,000 is non-existent for you. And this is the biggest thing that I want to just drive home the point on. Making or getting money, holding assets that are large in value. If you're given, say I'm given $2 million today. Say instead of the person giving me $100,000 a year for the next 20 years, he cuts me a check for $100,000 every year. I'm way more likely to be successful from getting a $100,000 check over the next 20 years than to get a $2 million lump sum payment right now. And that is because the income is way, 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 way more important than the dollar amount that you get. I will take a contract for $100,000 a year for the next 20 years over $4 million today. Sounds absolutely ridiculous and dumb and very illogical. But I know exactly what I would do with $4 million, and it would be absolutely... Now, I take that back, because I would take the $4 million and pay somebody to just give me, not allow me to touch anything but $100,000 a year. So, like, I could do that, right? But, like, I'm going to set it up that way. I'm not going to just make it available to me to have this $4 million. I'm going to have it drip $100,000 a year to me instead of having $4 million in the bank, because, like, dollar amounts are pointless. They're literally worthless. They're dumb. Having a dollar amount in your bank account is just dumb to me. Yes, I invest $1,000. I get $4,000 in Bitcoin. Now what? What do I do with this $4,000? Like, I don't care about it. I want to have this $4,000 drip me money over time. I don't want to just have $4,000 cash. Does that make sense? I'd rather actively work and turn dollars into more dollars from my actions than to throw it in someone else's hands and say, hey, you turn this into more money. Diamond strike for Katie's shoe. It's about time somebody voted. But yeah, it's the amount of the income, the top line revenue is the most important number. It's not about how much money you have today. It's about how much money you're going to be making from this point forward, and how much of that you're saving. It's a combination of all of those things. Just winning the lottery and having $100 million in the bank isn't going to do you very good if you don't know how to handle money. Amanda Russell also voting for Diamond Strike, bringing that up to 2. So this is round 5. Then round 6 will run from 12:50 to 1 o'clock, and then I'll make all of these events. Very nice. But yeah, I'm at 32,000 in profit this year before November and December's income expenses are calculated. So I'm 1,000 times more ahead than I would be. But it all starts with that goal in mind. Like, if you don't, this all ties back. This is a huge story. I know it's crazy that it took me an hour and 2 minutes so far to explain this damn story. But it all ties back to chess, where you can't calculate these kinds of things unless you can calculate like multiple moves ahead, which you learn how to do from chess, which I'm going to be playing later on Chess TV in front of thousands of people. If you want to come join me at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. Also, whatever money that is left in my Skillz events thing. So the first Wednesday of the month, I do a live stream for members only on YouTube. I run 6 events, $25. So next Wednesday, you're not going to see me. If you're, and it's not just members only. It's members that are subscribed to the $25 and up package. Okay, there's currently only 2 people that are able to watch next week's live stream. So make sure you upgrade to the $25 a month membership if you want access to this live stream that I'm talking about. 6 events, just like I do here, but instead of a $5 prize pool, it's a $25 prize pool, and it's winner take all. So all you have to do is win one of these events, which you get to vote for, just like in these events. The people that are there get to vote for them. All you have to do is win one of them, and you break even on your membership for the month. You win 2 of them, you double your membership money. And we run 6 events, and there's only 2 people that are eligible to play next week, Lasha and MGC. And shout out to them for being subscribed to the $25 level. All right, so Diamond Strike won this round. So don't miss next week's live stream for the $25 and up members. It's basically what I'm trying to say. But we're going to do a similar thing when I'm done getting that cabinet or closet with my dad and delivering it to my house. When I'm done with that, I'm going to play chess on Twitch. And while I play chess on Twitch, the subscribers that are subscribed to the let's see, twitch.tv. What level can you play? Or what levels? There's a $25 membership there too. I think there is. If you're subscribed to the $25 level over there, we're going to run the remainder of the account balance. We're going to do it for free this week because I don't know if they gave me a $500 budget or if they gave me a $300 budget. We're going to find out after this live stream. That's kind of another reason why I'm not doing these in real time, is because I don't know if they actually gave me $500 budget or if it's a $300 budget from now on. So I'm kind of testing the waters. If it is a $500 budget, I'll be able to run 6 more events for the $25 members only on Twitch. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to do the same kind of deal after this live stream when I get back on Twitch. So make sure you follow me on twitch.tv/MikeySlice. So the first Wednesday of the month, you'll be able to, if you're a $25 a month member here, you'll be able to participate in that live stream where we run 6 events for $25 winner take all events. And then the last Wednesday of the month will be on Twitch, where you can do the same thing. That's probably not a clickable link, so I gotta put some HTTPSs and ://. There we go. Jewel Blitz for Amanda Russell. Wait, do our subscriptions work for Twitch too? I got confused. No, they don't. They do not carry over to Twitch. You'd have to be a member on both for this. This week you're not going to have to, because I don't know if I have a $500 budget or if it's a $300 budget. If it's a $500 budget, this will be a new thing. Jewel Blitz for Katie Shu also. Got 6 minutes left to get your votes in, guys. So right now it goes Solitaire Cube, Blackout Blitz, Solitaire Cube, Sugar Rush, Diamond Strike. And then Game 6 is getting voted on right now by the members. But Katie Shu, what I was trying to say is there's a members only live stream for the $25 a month. I think it's the party pack. No. Super special. Super special, $24.99 a month or higher. If you're a member of the $24.99 or higher club, you get to join that members only live stream with the $25 prize pools. So, Katie Shu, upgrade your membership to the $25 a month package. Amanda, you too. Mods can't get in unless they're subscribe to that level. So far, MGC and Lasha are the only ones. So if I do the $25 subscription, I don't win any games. Can I drop back down to where I'm at? You still have to pay the $25. But yeah, hypothetically, yes. So that next month you don't have to pay $25. But it's, I mean, you got to remember, Katie Shu, this is a monthly subscription. It's a monthly event. Eventually you're going to win 1, maybe 2. I mean, Lasha, I think, won 5. So he turned his $25 into $125. Yeah, but we're also going to make it to where the same game can't be played twice, so that you guys get more variety, so that your game that you're good at, you're going to win over MGC and Lasha. See what I'm saying? Like, you like Jewel Blitz, maybe they're not as good at it. Diamond Strike, maybe they're not as good at it. And to rub the salt in the wound, Lasha is one of the few players who actually profit. True. But the option's there. Lasha's not going to win every event. He's only profitable in bubble shooter tournaments. And he might be slightly profitable in Blackout Bingo. It's definitely beatable. I've beat him multiple times. Don't be afraid of Lasha. A lot of it's mindset. You guys just got to go into it knowing you're going to beat Lasha. And you don't have to be in the live stream. Like, these events are just like these ones. They last for a week. So if you don't make it to the live stream, don't worry. You have a week to get your entries in. And I actually, now that I think about it, I might actually just make them. I'm going to do a vote to see if you guys want me to do just 1 and done, or if you do want your 5 free entries. Because since it's more competitive for a $25 winner take all event, I think that the 1 entry is probably more desirable for those that are competing at that level than the 5. So we'll see. 5 free entries you like? Okay. Well, we'll do a vote next week. If Lasha and someone else, it might just be you and Lasha, and then it just stays at 5 free entries because that's how it is. If someone else becomes a channel member for $25 a month. Which, if no one else becomes the $25 a month this month for next month's live stream, that might actually be the last one. I'll have to think of something else for the $25 a month subscribers. I hate when some Skillz games only let you enter once. Like, I know I was given more entries. I would do better if I was given. Yeah, those definitely suck. It's like going to the golf course, though. You know that you would sink more putts if you had more than one shot at hitting that putt, right? All right, so Jewel Blitz looks like it's going to win this round. Oh, MGC voted for Sugar Rush, and I missed it. 3, 2, 1, and Jewel Blitz wins the last round. All right, so no new members, no upgrades, so we don't have any new member events or upgrade events to run. Let's go over here and create these events. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Solitaire cube is round 1. Custom match code is going to be MGC 1022. That event will start today at 1:20, and it will end January 6th at 1 p.m. It's going to be a leaderboard, 5 free entries, solitaire cube, $5 prize pool. So that's good. The second one is Blackout Bingo. There's a game called Blackjack now, just straight up Blackjack. What? This one is going to be Amanda. And that is next, or today at 1:20, ends next week at 1. 5 free entries, Blackout Bingo, okay. Now Solitaire Cube. Match code Katie. And that is starting at 1:20 and ending at 1 next week. Leaderboard, everything's good there. Now Sugar Rush. Match code. We'll call this one Tarek, just because he just typed in the chat and I have no other names. Starts at 1:20, ends next week at 1. Hello, Tarek, how are you? Now let's scroll up. See, KF2877 will be this match code for Diamond Strike. KF2877 starts today at 1:20, ends next week at 1. 5 free entries, good to go there. And then the last one is Jewel Blitz. Custom match code Martha. Look at that, no Mikey match code this week, just to throw everyone off. All right, Jewel Blitz, Martha, okay. Let's go back and review. So the first event, Solitaire Cube, match code MGC 1022, starts at 1. We'll have this one start at 1:05. That way you guys have access to it quicker. Boom. I'm good. How are you, Tarek? All right. So that one worked. This one also going to start at 1:05. Blackout Bingo. Match code Amanda. Good to go. And this one's going to start at 1:06. Solitaire Cube. Match code Katie. Good to go. This one's going to also start at 1:06. Sugar Rush. Match code Tarek. 5 free entries. Starts at 1:06. All right, that one worked too. We're running good over here. So 1:06 for this event too. Diamond Strike, KF2877. Run it. This one also starts at 1. We'll have this one start at 107. Match code Martha, Jewel Blitz. Everything looks good. Run it. Event saved. Uh-oh, that one didn't look so good. So let's see. Last event was Jewel Blitz. Okay. 107. So it did work. Okay. Now let's go to codes.esportsmedium.com and add these codes. First event, MGC 1022. And this is free entry for Solitaire Cube. Cannot use this command. Okay. Manage. Admin. Front page. Now I can use that. Okay, hold on. Jesus. Why do people use this page like this? Like, try to run T-back. Jesus. Really? All right. So clearly I need to get some mods. For this. Unbelievable. Wow. This is unbelievable how many people are abusing this page. Oh my goodness. I haven't been on here in a long time. Why didn't anybody tell me that it was getting this crazy? Someone tried to. Someone tried to say that none of their codes were working in the Skillz match code section. Please delete them. But I thought they were referring to like the ones that I made last week, so I didn't go on here and check it. But bro, this really got out of hand. I don't even know if these things are working anymore. I should just delete these too. Let's just delete every friggin' code that's on here. Wish there was a faster way to do this. Let's put this over here so I can see what the chat's saying, because I'm sure I volunteer as tribute. Okay, I got to figure out how to. Oh, nice. You already. Very nice, Amanda Russell. I was going to tell you you could put me down, pay me $1 a day to take down the promo codes and the match codes. It sounds mean to tell you something is wrong on your site. Oh, no, it's all right. You can report it. $1 a day? No way. That's steep. Amanda would do it for free just because she loves me. All right, so all of them are deleted. So now I can go through and type in #admin, code MGC 1022. Free entry for solitaire cube. Submit. Okay, return, add new code. Entry code Amanda. Free entry for blackout bingo. New code. What's the solitaire cube one? Katie. Free entry for solitaire cube. Tarek. Free entry for Sugar Rush. Turn new code. KF2877. Free entry for Diamond Strike. Submits. Return new code. Martha. Good old Martha. Free entry for Jewel Blitz. All right. All caught up. Now, how do I make Amanda a mod? Manage. To post. To warn. To delete. To pin. Okay, let's see. Users. Add user. Username. Doesn't match the requested format. Oh, it's got to be in lowercase letters. Oh boy. Okay, Facebook. All right. Check your DMs on, or your messenger on Facebook. Oh, well, I volunteered to do it for free too, I guess. Dang it, Amanda, and your kind heart. It was getting out of hand, though. People are definitely taking advantage of the site. Oh, 100%. So Katie, you want to do it too? I will add you. Let's see. Username Katie. Moderator submits. I have you on Twitter DMs, I think. Yep. All right, there you go. And then once you guys get to the once you successfully logged in, it should tell you what you can do on the front page. You just click on the 3 dots at the top and click delete. It says denied. Did you All right, let me see something. Log out. Let me try to sign into yours. Amanda. Control C. Control V. Continue. Yeah, it works for me. Make sure you're using that password. Yours says denied too? That's so weird. Okay, Amanda's in. You know what probably happened when you copied the password? You might have like got a space when you were copying it from the message because it wasn't by itself as a message. So if you just try to copy the message that I just sent you on Twitter, it should work. It's all right. It happens. And then you can go to your profile and change your at the top when you get to /manage. You can click on profile and change your password. That way it's not so crazy. All right, that's gonna do it. Already done because there was no way I could have remembered that. All right, let me just make sure Katie's shoe got it, and then I'm gonna wrap up this live stream. Got it. Okay. Very nice. T Money Mo, yo Mikey, I can make your merch cheaper with better quality. I'm getting my new equipment this weekend. Sounds sketchy, bro. Not gonna lie. But I did get some pretty poopy merch. With my zippy that I got, the logo's already peeling off of it. I'm not happy about it. Very happy about this cup, though. This cup, very nice. Did a great job on the cup. Thanks for the codes. You're welcome, MGC. You're welcome, Amanda. All right, guys. I will see you over on Twitch. When I'm gonna go on there probably right now on Twitch. Until my dad calls me. Tells me he's ready to go do our thing. But all right, guys, I will see you next Wednesday. Hit me up. I can send you some of my work. You know how to get a hold of me, T Money Mo. I don't know how to get a hold of you. So I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next Wednesday or over on Twitch later on today. Bye.